everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from beyond the veil. I hope that everyone is doing so well. There's been a lot happening this end. There's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of energetic upgrades for me, so please bear with me today, everyone, because I think this is my 5th time trying to get this video together, so bear with me. I feel like there is a lot happening in many people's lives right now. I feel like there is a lot of change. I feel like there is a lot of things showing up that you perhaps weren't expecting, and I feel exactly in that energy, everyone. So there's your confirmation that you are not off track. It's just that time to bring everything to the forefront. I really feel like some really just off kilter things have just been showing up, and I've just been like, whoa, where did that come from and why is it here? So just be aware of that, everyone. Just be aware of what's coming into your space and what is happening and why it might be happening. And remember that everything, absolutely everything that happens in our life happens for a reason. And this is something that has been being made so evidently aware to me right now. I feel like so many things are making a lot of sense, which is making some other things make less sense. I hope this is making sense, what I'm trying to say. So I feel like everything is being highlighted under the light of the sun. I feel like everything is just being shown exactly where it's supposed to be right now, but it's going to be up to many of you to decide which path exactly it is that you wish to take. And I think that the Anunnaki message that came through today is very much a reflection of that. So I would say tread real carefully right now, everyone. Don't make any rash decisions, rash movements, and just be aware of your spaces, who's in your spaces, and where you are putting your energy at this time. And I'm really feeling like this call just to bring everyone back to self. And, you know, everything's gotten really busy where I am, but I'm really making sure to carve out that time to just be with myself and to tap into the energies that I know and that I trust. And now the Galactics have sort of taken a little bit of a step back in my life at the moment because I know that they're so busy. So I have like their collective energy coming through and not necessarily representatives coming through to speak to like I normally would, but I'm able to sit in that energy, and that helps me sort of recalibrate where I am and tune into myself. You know, I see myself as a galactic, so to sit in that energy is very much, you know, that feels like me, and helps me just bring myself back to my fullest and highest vibration. I think that's the main thing. If you're feeling out of balance, come back to yourself. Take that time to meditate and be still and raise your vibration so you can come at things with your full capacity, I want to say. So just be wary of that. If you're feeling really busy and a bit torn at the moment, just find that time to rest, find that time to come back to self, and then come at things with a different perspective, because I definitely realize that, you know, I'm very easily pulled into other people's energies, and I'm lucky enough that I feel it happen. So I know when something's happening. I know when someone is pulling at my energy and why they might need it. So I'm very aware that that is happening to me. But I think some of you aren't at that stage of being fully aware of just your full energetic body at this time. So make sure that you are cutting cords with people, energetic cords with people. Make sure that you are coming back to sitting with self and recalling your energy back to you, and, you know, just stating this out to the universe. I'm calling all of my energy back to me. Anything that has been taken from me, you know, I send up my love and light to that, but I'm recalling all of my energy back to myself. And as soon as I started to do this on my journey, I felt 100 million, drillion, tillion times better. So that's just another tip for you if you are feeling a little bit out of sorts at this moment. But I was very grateful to have the Anunnaki back, this confirmation that they will be back for a longer stint than we had them for the last time, which I'm also just really happy for. And the message feels very on point, and I want to say really listen to this message today, everyone. And, you know, I know some of you listen to these messages whilst doing other things. I think for this one, just sit and take it in, because I think some things are going to come to mind which will really help you in the next steps of your journey. And I think this is the much more of a hands-on approach that the Anunnaki are suggesting here. I think that they are a lot more in your energetic fields than some of you might be perhaps aware of at this time, and that energy is very much a pillar of strength for me and has been for the past few months, and I'm very grateful for them here. And I think that they are going to play an integral role in the next few stages of ascension with us all. And yeah, I'm just grateful that they are here and that we started this connection with them, because I think it's really going to help us moving forward. But I'm going to go ahead with the message that they have today, and the title for this message was Temptation. And they started with, "Hello, beautiful souls, we are back. We have done all that we need to for now with regards to the galactic battles, and we are looking forward to having more time with you all again. It has been a pleasure to witness you all figure things out on your own. However, we feel it is time to take a much more hands-on approach to this level of ascension. We will be willing to have one-on-ones with those that wish to seek further guidance from us, and we are looking forward to what we can bring forward to the collective at this time of great change. We understand that many of you have been making drastic decisions and changes in your life and heard the calling to come forward, as you could see that there was no better time than now. To this we wish to say congratulations and thank you. You have heard the call and you are making your way. Please remember that it isn't a race, no one wins. This is about your own personal growth and expansion, whilst inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. It takes great strength and courage to step forward into the light, and we couldn't be more grateful to stand by your side at this time. Today's message is a warning. Be wary. Be wary of temptation. As a race that falls short of this notion, we can see how many of you could be tempted at the last hurdle, and this is where we cross-reference and align. The souls that you know still stuck the souls that you know who are still stuck, they are tempted in one way or another to not step into the light. This has been made abundantly clear to some of you. You see the cracks, some of them, chose a path of ease or least change. The only problem with that way of thinking is that it is outdated, and there is nothing to do but change in these times that we are facing right now. Survival is change, so do not be tempted to play it safe or return to old habits. This will leave you feeling stuck and unable to progress. We say this with love, knowing that souls will come to test your resolve, your faith, and your ability to adapt with what's in front of you. You have come so far. We would not wish to see you fall short just before so many blessings come forward for you. So please listen to our words and take heed. You know the truth. You are living in your highest vibration yet. Let no one come between you and your light. Come back to self each day and seek guidance from your teams of light, those you trust. But remember, there is often a wolf in sheep's clothing. Listen to us carefully. They who step in the shadow now will take some time before they can seek the light again. We hope this has been clear to you all. We'll be back very soon with some more hands-on healing opportunities. With all our love, the Anunnaki. I found this message very, very interesting today because I definitely feel like things are being illuminated right now. I think that I'm seeing so clearly, the most clearly that I've seen in my journey thus far, and I can see where the cracks are beginning to show in this divide of those that are aligned, those that are wanting to step forward, perhaps at a much more accelerated rate. And if you are here and these messages are making sense to you, you know, you are ready for this. You are ready to be changing at a real rapid rate. And I think there will be some around you that aren't quite in your space yet. And, you know, it takes a lot to step away from those people, those spaces that feel safe, and to step into something that feels very unknown and uncertain. But I promise you that we will be held. And this is something that's been made very aware to us Light Renegades recently, is just how close our connection is going to be with the galactics moving forward. And we know that we are going to be creating spaces of safety for those that are wanting to be moving at the pace that is, a lot quicker than most at this time. So be aware of that too. Be aware that you will be held, you will be caught, I want to say. And I was seeing, like, you know, a bungee sort of happening, and, you know, this idea of the net just scooping someone up, and it's like you will be held by the divine, you will be held by the light. And don't listen to other people's ideas of what they think you should be doing right now, because it's only in your heart that you know what is best for you. And, you know, perhaps some of you out there haven't even said these things out loud to yourself yet, and this is definitely something that I learned on my journey, is that if I'm not saying it out to other people yet, at least say it out to myself, so I can hear my own truth and validate myself in that, and know that, okay, if I'm hearing it back and it sounds right to me, that usually means that, yeah, that is right for me. So do that too, everyone. If you are afraid to step forward and tell someone your truth, or tell them, I'm stepping away from this and that, and here is why, listen to your why, listen to your knowing, and if it sounds right to you, then it is right for you. And I think this is going to be something that we are going to have to keep using time and time again coming forward, is listening to our own self and our own soul, and knowing that is in the times that we get still, that's when the information comes through. And life gets busy, things get busy. I feel pulled in many different directions, and knowing that I'm having to be busy right now to kind of take a lot of things on my boxes, take a lot of boxes off that I said that I would do this lifetime. And I'm feeling the crunch in that, but I know that in my times of stillness, that's when I seek my greatest information from my deeper soul's knowing, and from my teams too. So getting still, even in those times where it feels like it's too busy to, even if it's just for 2 minutes, I promise you that something will come through for you. There will be a light bulb moment that comes on, and you'll receive those messages for moving forward, everyone. But congratulations, I feel like there has been a lot of change, and a lot of you have made some rapid progress recently, and I can really feel that in the energy of the collective. So be really proud of yourself, and I'm very much looking forward to be bringing the Anunnaki forward. And yeah, these one-on-ones, that was news to me today, so that will be coming forward in due time, everyone. And yeah, this is what's happening. I feel like I'm getting messages just at the last minute before I have to make a move and do something, which is really throwing me off track, everyone. So please know that if you are receiving the same, there's your confirmation. It is happening to me too. It feels like just at the last minute something changes, and I'm like, oh, okay, course correct, that was not the right way. So just be wary of that. Don't commit too soon, I want to say to everyone right now, and just be open to change, and be open to the possibility of things being better, I think is the main message right now. And I sometimes catch a glimpse of the news or hear something, and I just think, that is not my world anymore, that is not where I am, and I'm not accepting it. And you are well within your rights to do that too, everyone. So don't listen to those that think that they know best for you. And this message of a wolf in sheep's clothing, this ran so loud and clearly to me. And there's been a lot of energy of wolf spirit around in my spaces and my other spaces of creation. And I just thought, okay, I really have to take note of this message and understand that the universe works in very miraculous ways, but also it can be very tricky at times. And I think that we're in a stage where the cracks are beginning to show, but there is also room for drastic collapse too. And this is what some of those negative aspects of the universes are hoping for. Like, they know that there is a window, there is a slight chance that some of us might slip up just at the last hurdle. So be aware of that, and do not let these forces win. Do not let them in, do not let them win. Do not let them take control of your life again. So stop listening to others and listen to yourself and your heart and what you know in your heart to be true. So a lot of heart-based energy at this time, everyone, coming back to your solar plexus and your confidence and your knowing in yourself, but also working with the heart to bring you into alignment to this universal love. And I think this is something that gets very misconstrued in this journey, this idea of that no one wins. It's like, it's not a race and no one is winning at this time. It's not that those of us that are on a quicker ascension path are winning right now. It's like, that is just the course that we chose to take this lifetime. So those that are falling behind, support them with love and show them gratitude and love for what they've given you in your journey too. And that's definitely a space that I have to bring myself back to in those real troublesome situations that I faced. And it's like, these things have happened to make me stronger, and I have to show gratitude to those people, even if I'm not, speaking to them, or it's real tense energies. I have to show gratitude for them agreeing to be that person in my life. And there's a lot of things that play, and a culmination of factors for us to be in a difficult situation with someone. There's a lot of karma that has been back and forth potentially in those relationships. So remember that too, everyone. I feel like some of you might be in real strict conflict right now, and remember that you chose to be in this conflict. You chose to be experiencing everything you've experienced in your whole entire life, right to the very minute detail. And this is something that has been made very, very aware to me right now, is just how much has been in my life for all the right reasons, even though it felt so wrong at the time. So remember that, everyone. Everything is always working for your highest good, even when you feel like the universe is conspiring against you. And I've definitely been in that energy. It's not. It's working for your highest good. And, you know, those times that are tricky, that is only to make us stronger. And yeah, at the times it's real dark, but you will see the light of the sun again. And I know that many of you are just on the brink of a massive breakthrough. So please, 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 please hear this message today. Do not give up. Do not give in to temptation, and keep shining your light on those that you care about, those that you care less about, and everyone. It says show love and gratitude to every single being on these planets, on these universes, and be grateful that you are here, because it is going to be a miraculous world that we end up living in, everyone. I truly feel that, and I know that in my heart space. So remember that too. But I think that's enough from me today, and I will be back very, very soon, everyone. But take care for now.